Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in this session, we are doing a pasta carbonara, but instead of doing pasta, if you're doing gluten-free, all those great things are keto, we're going to use zucchini and butternut squash. Super simple. So these are some great spiral machines. If you're looking to make any vegetable or fruit into a different cut, look into a spiral cutter. This is like 25 bucks on Amazon, but you can get a cheaper one, a little smaller one for like 10 to 15 bucks, but this has like 7 settings for different shapes and cuts, right? So first you want to start by cutting the ends. I'm gonna chop off the ends real quick, just like that. All right, so I'm gonna just right here, plant that there, and then just rotate it. Actually, let me lower this just a little bit. This is going to give us our spaghetti shapes, all right? So like I said, you can grab this one or grab a different one. As long as you get what you need, the results, it doesn't matter, guys. Okay. And I'm using the fettuccine slice, so I want mine to be a little thicker. So we go. You can use either 2 zucchinis, depends on how much pasta you want. Because zucchinis and the squash family, these guys put a lot of water, you definitely want to go above and beyond. So instead of using just one, you definitely want to do 2 or 3 so you can have enough for yourself, or if you want to share with a partner or someone else. The zucchinis are super inexpensive, like really cheap. All right, so got that one. Garbage. And as I mentioned, because they do hold so much water, you definitely want to dehydrate them first. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to get rid of this guy. We're all set with him. We're going to take a little salt. Doesn't matter how much. You don't need a whole bunch. You just want to draw all that moisture. So we're going to take a little salt, sprinkle all over, and toss it with the salt. Okay, just like that. I prepared a sheet tray here with paper towels, so you definitely want to have that handy. I'm gonna pop it right on the paper towels just like that. Like I said, you want to dry out or dehydrate these as much as possible. So I'm gonna do it like this. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Oh, pepper in here. And we're gonna take paper towels just like that. And we want to draw all that moisture. So we're gonna leave it just like this for about 25 to 30 minutes. And then you're gonna cook it just like regular pasta, okay? Set it to the side. While that's working, let's go get the sorry guys. Let's get that carbonara sauce going real quick. Get a nice saute pan or a pot, nice medium heat. We're gonna render this bacon. No need to cut, chop, do all that stuff with bacon. We're gonna crumble it up later anyway. Let's throw that in the pot real quick. So a classic carbonara sauce is pretty much started with either pancetta or smoked bacon. You want to render that, get the fat out, and then we're going to take the bacon, put it to the side, and then start the other ingredients also. So while I got that deliciousness going on in the pot right there, we're going to take 1 clove of garlic, chop that up really great. Start off long, go back over them, get those tiny portions. This is called mincing. We want to mince this. Just small bite sizes, that's all, guys. They don't have to be all perfect and cute and all that stuff. Just want to get them all chopped, just like that. Okay. Just like that. Set to the side. All right. Get this bacon nice and crispy. Nice medium high heat. So no need to cut this and do all that stuff. We don't need to. We just want to cook it nice and crispy like making regular bacon and set it to the side. We're going to keep that oil though, that grease. because we're going to use that to cook the garlic in and complete the sauce in the same pot. As you can see over here also, I have a pot of water boiling so I can boil that pasta, add a little salt for flavor, and then we're going to shock it. We're going to strain it out and pop it right into an ice bath. So these are the things, the 3 ingredients, well, the 3 items you're going to need for this. A nice sauce pot or saute pan, pot to boil, ice water. So while that bacon is crispy, let's jump back over here real quick and let's go over the rest of the ingredients that we're going to need today, okay? So you're going to need about 3/4 of a cup. If you love cheese, you can go a little crazy, okay? You can add a little more to there. 3/4 of a cup of shaved Parmesan. I just shaved it fresh right onto there. Salt, oil, 1 egg yolk. I went ahead and cracked it right into my cup. So just 1 egg yolk for the sauce. 1 cup of heavy cream. Fresh cracked pepper. Okay. Super simple, literally. That's it, guys. Like, so easy. Jump back over here real quick. See you. Getting nice and crispy. Almost ready. Into a bowl with paper towels to drain that fat. There you go. Get that nice and hot. We got that garlic minced, so we're gonna go ahead and shove it right into the same pot, okay? We're gonna cook this till it's lightly browned. Like that. Yeah, a tablespoon of oil. And this cooks really fast, so just be careful, okay? You don't wanna burn it. Go, nice and lightly browned. I'm gonna add a cup of heavy cream, just like that. It's okay if it makes that crazy sound. All right, so this is really, really quick. So you can throw this in here, or you can take a little hot water, some of the hot cream, and put it in a pot. Put it right in here with the egg yolk, mix it around and kind of temper it, so it doesn't curdle instantly when you pop it in here. And we're gonna pop it in there just like that. But stir it quick so you don't get egg yolk. We need the egg yolk to stabilize the sauce, okay? So whisk that really good so it doesn't curdle. We don't want eggs. We're not making scrambled yolk eggs, guys. Okay? Just like that. Turn that flame down just a tad bit because you don't want to overcook it. We just want to thicken the sauce, okay? Turn that flame down. All right. It's nice and hot and all together. We're gonna take that Parmesan cheese, throw that just in there, 3/4 a cup shaved. Right in there, just like that. Get that nice and whisked. Make sure it gets all together. Phenomenal. It smells amazing right now. It smells so good. I'm gonna add some fresh cracked pepper right in there, just like that. That guy's done. Take them off. If it looks loose, like this is perfect right here, this sauce will thicken up on its own with that egg yolk being in there and that Parmesan cheese. It's a double stabilized sauce. So it doesn't need to over reduce and do all that. Once you see you got a nice consistency just like that, you can pop that to the side and you're all done with that carbonara sauce. Basil or herbs, parsley, all those good things. I'm gonna add a little basil in there, just like that. This is 1 leaf. Don't have to do it, it's totally optional. I'm gonna throw that in there just like that. Mix it all around. That guy's all set. He's done. Take him off and sit it to the side, okay? All right, so we got the water boiling. It is at a full boil. It is ready. All right, so you see all this moisture here? All the water has been draining and dehydrating from it because we do not need that much. And you can see how much water it held because it shrimpled down a lot. And it should be all finished. There we go. Drying it out. Okay. That is all set. Make sure you have a lot of paper towels for this recipe. Yeah, very good. All right, so we're gonna take it over to our nice hot bubbling water. And we're only going to boil this literally for 1 minute because you do not want to overcook it. They're already soft and ready. Well, not ready, but we want to tenderize them. So literally 1 minute inside this nice boiling water. 1 minute only. So let's set the timer for that, okay? All right, do it in there. Literally 1 minute. Let's do 1 minute. Okay. We're gonna shock them, which means we put them directly in some nice ice water bath, ice bath. I'm gonna stop that cooking process so they don't go overboard. These will get too slippery and a little thin to the taste if you let them. Okay. Try to get all of them as much as you can at least, especially if you're hungry. All right. That's it. Gonna let them sit there till they cool down and stop cooking. All right, folks, so as I mentioned before, you need a lot of paper towels for this recipe. Zucchinis have to be constantly drained and strained because they do this. They hold all that water. All right, put that right over here so we can drain it out. And you can totally see the yield of this. You see how little they got? So you definitely want to grab a couple of them. Dehydrate these a little more. Just take some more water off of them. Not need to be perfect, just enough because we don't want to add so much water to our delicious carbonara sauce. Just like that. There you go. It's nice and pressed and a little ready. All right. So now I'm just going to take that same spaghetti, our zucchini. I'm gonna pop these. Oh, there we go. Got a nice long piece. Pop it right in there. I'm using a big vessel so I can toss all this goodness with that carbonara in. Go. Okay. Oh, extra ice pieces, huh? Right, just like that. Take that pasta like this. There we go. Nice and thick and ready. Look at that. The color is set. It's done its thing. Nice and creamy and velvety. I'm gonna toss it right in that, just like that. Go. Deliciousness. Oh my freaking gosh, guys. So good. Let's go ahead and plate it. Super simple, super delicious and easy. I wish you guys could smell this. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to try this recipe. It smells so freaking awesome. All right. Yeah, if you're a bigger eater, you definitely want to use 2 to 3 zucchinis. I'm not that big on eating. I don't eat that much. I know I'm a big guy, guys, but I don't eat that much. Set to the side just like that. Got that bacon left over. You can chop or crumble it. Just gonna chop it into small pieces, that's all. Decent sized pieces. I'm gonna sprinkle it right on top, okay? Go. Good. Take some basil, put on top also. Sprinkle those on top, just like that, all around. And if you got any Parmesan cheese left over, this is where you want to add that right on top, okay? Little sliced pieces on there, okay? Clean that up just a little bit. Make it look all nice and purty. There we go, guys. Let's give this a try. Oh my gosh, let's try it. Oh my gosh. I'm so anxious for this. I love it. I made it before and I fell in love with it. Mmm. Guys, amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. I can't wait for you to try this. This finger looking good. All right, Chef Omar, guys.